And welcome to this week's edition of This Week in Roane County with me, Julia Hurley. This week we have a special guest. We have Randy Heidle, Chief of Police for Harriman. Randy, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
I hear you have a lot of new programs out right now, and I would just love for the people of Roane County to hear all about it.
Okay. Well, our first thing we got going is our Citizens Police Academy. It starts April 6th. We're actually starting it back up. Harriman City did this academy probably about 7 years ago, 8 years ago in prior administration, and we wanted to bring it back up again. So it's a great opportunity for the citizens of Harriman, and actually we got some citizens from even in Roane County, not actually in the city, going to the class. And the purpose of us wanting to do it is to kind of educate the public about what law enforcement work's all about. And so we have a lot of different topics in the class. It's going to be an 8-week course. We limit it to 12 seats, 12 people. And I actually have an Explorer program, which is high school students that come train with us every Tuesday. And I left 4 slots for them. So I have 16 students in the class. The class is free. We provide a shirt for them to wear, academy shirt, and provide all the paperwork for the course. A lot of the 8 topics that we all go over, they're going to learn is one is going to be basic orientation about the police department and about the instructors are going to be there, and they're going to meet the police commissioners and the city mayor. Which was very big supporters of this. We have, in our city, we actually have a police board. And this consists of Mayor Chris Mason and Police Commissioner Chase Tedder and Police Commissioner Buddy Holly. And they have been very big supporters of the police department, and which we'll get into later on, how all these programs we have is because of their support and the council's support too. They've been very supportive too. But the topics in the academy is really great. Is that the first week is orientation. Second week is that they'll go through a range course. Now, we're not going to actually shoot real weapons, because these are, we're not really going to, I guess we say, qualify these people to go out and carry weapons or give them carrying permits. But what we're doing is what we call simulation weapons. And it actually shoots simulation rounds. It's a lot like a weapon, like a round, but it'll only go maybe 10 feet, 20 feet, the round is. But we're going to set up a range course where they can actually, it still gives you the same feeling as a weapon, so they're going to see how to hold a weapon, how to safely holster a weapon, how to clean a weapon, and know a lot about the mechanics of the weapon. Now our department carries Glock 40s. And that's the kind of simulation weapon that we have. It's a Glock 40. So they're going to get the real experience of our normal range that we have. The next week they'll learn about traffic enforcement. And basically what that's going to be involving is making traffic stops, the right way of doing traffic stops, the felony traffic stops, and they're going to understand why we do certain things on certain traffic stops. I think one of the biggest complaints that I get is, why does it take 2 officers to pull a person over? Well, they're going to learn why. They're going to learn that one of the dangerous things in our job is traffic stops. You never know what's going to happen. You don't know who you're pulling over. You don't even know what that person has just done. It's possible a person that you're pulling over for speeding may have just committed a murder. You don't know this. So you have to be very cautious when you're making traffic stops. And it doesn't matter if it's a male or female or a teenager. You always have to be cautious. And a lot of times the second vehicle is going to be what they call a backup vehicle. And or sometimes if you see a felony stop. I had a
what stop?
A felony stop.
What is that?
Basically what that is that we may have been, I'll give you an example. Say the officers are working and they get a call on a black SUV. White female's driving. There's been a weapon been shot from this vehicle. Somebody has a weapon been shooting from this vehicle. Well now, knowing that they're dispatches, officer dispatches, they are going to do a felony stop. They're going to be very cautious when they stop this vehicle. And it ain't going to be just one vehicle. You're going to probably see several officers come to where the traffic stop is going to come to a stop. And they're going to get out with their weapons drawn, and they're going to give orders, and they're going to tell people what to do, what not to do. And it's kind of scary to a person who's in there, but we are trained. It's for their safety and our safety, and that's what they call basically a felony stop. And there's more detail about it, but that's one of the things they're going to learn in the academy. You know, they're also going to learn what else do we have in there? Self-defense. They're going to learn how to protect themselves in certain situations, like we go through. They're going to learn the constitutional laws. You know, so they will understand more why. A lot of people, when they call me, why does it take so long to work a case, or why does it take so long to get something done? Well, you know, we have laws we go by. You know, we just can't. The bad guys don't have no rules. The good guys do. We have lots of rules, and we have to go by those rules. So they'll get to learn a lot about a lot of the rules we have to go by. Trying to think what else we have in there. Oh, then they'll have the very last week of the class will be the ride along. That's where they actually get to ride with an officer on the last phase of the academy, and which is very exciting, because then they'll get to actually experience what it's like to pull over a vehicle. Because I remember the first time when I was a rookie, the very first time I pulled a vehicle over, how nervous I was. I mean, I felt my heart was going to come out of my body because I was beating so fast. And it's just it's a different feeling when you talk about it than when you actually do it if you've never done it before. So they'll get to experience all that and see what it's like. So I'm really excited about the academy. We had so much people that wanted to sign up that I couldn't get everybody in. So I'm probably going to have another class in fall. Don't have a date yet. This is our first one since I've been the chief, and I'm going to see the pros and cons from it, and I might, if I have to tweak it a little bit, but I'm probably definitely going to have another one in fall, because I had several people who were asking about it already, so I had to turn down.
Is there a website or a phone number for
yes,
that?
You can get on www.harrimanpolice.com.
HarrimanPolice.com. Everybody, will be right back. Visit www.harrimanpolice.com. We'll take a word from our sponsors.